Hi folks, and welcome back to Fishing with Den. Well, today we're going to be fishing in the jungle, except this one's slightly different. This is an urban jungle. We're going to go into town and we're going to fish right on the edge of an industrial estate. You wouldn't know this little pond was there, and I'm only going there today because we've had some rain. Normally it's only, I don't know, 1.5 foot, 2 feet deep, maybe 600 millimeters. But I went and had a look yesterday. It's got some more water in it, and that's usually when a few fish turn up. So let's have a look at how we get on. I'm into the industrial estate. As you can see, it's just like any other industrial estate. Quite busy, some quite big units either side, and it's just a question of negotiating my way down here, and we arrive at the venue. Don't be surprised when I get there. There's very little to see from the road, first of all. It's just down here. And it doesn't even look like a bridge. It is a bridge, but it looks like a bit of greenery and a bit of a field, but no little pond to start with anyway. So we're just coming down to it now. You see the blue sign up ahead maybe? We're just going to park just a little bit towards that. In fact, we're going to pull in after this car here, and this little barrier is where we're going to be fishing. This is it then, folks. This is the barrier you saw from the road. You can see it's really shallow down here, but we've had some rain over the weekend, so we're actually at a point where it's about 1 foot deeper than normal. I'm going to be fishing just down by those reeds, but I'm actually going to be fishing in amongst the trees there. It's about the only accessible place there is, so I'm going to get my stuff down there and we'll get started. So here's the swim I'm fishing then. As you can see, those are the reeds over there. Those are out to the front and slightly left when I stood on the bridge, and it's probably, I don't know, 12 to 15 metres wide. Gets quite shallow up by the bridge up there, and if I come back around, it does widen out down there, but there's another bridge there, and that's the whole size of the pond. Now normally this thing's probably, I don't know, 18 inches deep, something like that, which is what, 45 centimetres, and the problem I've got, of course, is I've got all these bushes next to me. You can probably hear all the traffic in the background. And again, off to the right of me here, look, that's what I've got to contend with. Haven't cast in yet, but let's give it a go. Okay, so I've got set up. This is a 2.5 AA waggler with a thin insert. You can see that it's not very deep even now, and that's actually 1 foot deeper than normal. Normally, it's only that deep. And that's why I'm fishing today. I'll just put this shot properly on. Right, got a 14 hook, piece of sweet corn, nothing difficult today. Let's just cast out there. It's got to be underarmish at the moment because it's all a bit sort of enclosed around here. Let's try and do an overarm. See how that goes. Oh yeah, just about. Right, and that's about where it's the deepest there, and that's about 2.5 feet maximum. I'll put a couple of bits of sweet. Oh, hang on, got a bite. Huh. Yeah. Well, who knew? Oh, pulled out. Well, still got a hook and everything. It pulled out. Still, good sign, isn't it? Kind of. Okay, let's get some more bait on. Try it again. Ooh, close. No, too close actually, hit it. That's the problem when you're in amongst all this lot. I'll probably have to do underarm. There we go. Right. Let's try that. Something happening? Yeah, we're in. Oh, there we go. See what we can do about this thing. Try and get him out of the main swim. It's difficult to position your rod anywhere with all this stuff around. So, I'll give it a go. There we go. Half the time there's no fish in this little pond at all. There is actually a bigger pond over the back there, but I haven't fished that one yet. I just fancied this one. There we go. Well, that's not bad at all. Barbless hook. Straight out. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Quick look. Not the biggest fish in the world, but very, very welcome. Okay, let's get back out there. Oh, yeah, that's the first thing to do today. No. Right, okay. Let's not do that today. It might need to be underarm. Still, we'll give it a go. Okay, bait wise today, got some pellets, they're covered in turmeric. Got some sweet corn down here. Got a loaf of bread, just in case they come on the surface. And I've got a few dog biscuits in here, again in case they come up on the surface. But for the moment, I've thrown out a couple of bits of bread and there's been no sign at all. The rain's maybe pushed them down a bit, I don't know. But I don't mind if I'm catching on sweet corn, I'm perfectly happy with that. And it makes a change from fishing the other venues that I fish quite regularly. Feed wise, I'm just underarming a pinch in every now and then. There we go. And a small amount of, oh, we got a bite. Yep. That's a good fish. This one gave up fairly quickly. There we are. Well, that's a couple of fish. Good start. So careful on the cast, don't catch in the trees. Should do it. Okay, so we're actually getting to a point now where we're dragging a bit too much for the fish to bite properly, so I'm going to go up a few inches, just see what we can do. Okay, I'm just going to move this bottom one down a fraction, just drag it on the bottom a little bit, see how that goes. Now, if you are wondering about how to fish a waggler in the wind, I did do a video on that recently, so I'll put a link in the description box and it'll probably come up as a suggested video above. It does actually help if you keep the bait still, or sometimes you actually need to go with the flow. And yes, there is a flow on still waters as well when the wind blows. But rather than explain that now, have a look at the video and you'll see what I mean. You're in. Not sure what this is. I think it's a carp. Not a very big one. Fighting well though. Still got all this rubbish down underneath me from what came up there. There we go, look. There he is. Right, let's see if he'll come in now. Very fit fish, this one. Whoops. There we go. Whoops. There we are. Well, I think that's 3, isn't it? Lovely fish. I think that might be a bite. Yep. Stop it and go into those reeds. There we go. Try and keep it out of the swim too. Let's try and bring it this way a bit, it's easier. Oh. Going well. Trouble is very shallow water still, so he can't go down, he can only go along. There we go. Nothing huge yet. Nice though. Yeah. Just got my coffee and oh, bigger fish. I was eating my diet biscuit. Diet biscuit lunch. Still, nice diversion when the float goes under. Oh, there he goes. Considering all the commotion they're making, I'm surprised we haven't had a slowdown in the bites at the moment. Whoa. Come on, fish. There we go. A bit bigger this one. Oops. Clanging into the trees at the side. And already there he is. Okay. So yeah. A bit bigger. Probably 4 pounds or so. I'm trying not to get me diet biscuit wet while I'm unhooking him. Right, I think that's about 5, isn't it? I've got a fin caught in the net. There we go. Okay, back in, back to the biscuit and the coffee. There we go. Oh, it's going for the reeds. Come on, fish. This is fun, isn't it? Okay. There we go. All about the same sort of size. But beautiful condition. And he swallowed it. There we go. Easy. Okay, so feed wise, all I'm doing is I'm taking just a pinch of these pellets and 3 or 4 bits of corn, and I'm just throwing them out around the float, probably every cast at the moment. We'll see how bites go. If it starts to get better, we may up the feed. If it starts to slow down, we may slow the feed down. It all depends on how the fish want it on the day, but that's something you've got to work out for yourselves. Yeah, no. Picked up my coffee again. Oh dear, oh dear. That's a bit of a problem. That's what you get for drinking coffee when you're fishing, folks. Oh well. Let's go back out and give it another go. Whoa, fish. Well, if this is a match, I'll be building my weight about now. Right, I'll get to finish my coffee yet. Still, can't complain, can you? There we go. Again, all about the same size. And swallowed it again. Easy to get out. Yeah. And then I'll take off when they go. Oh, come on, slow down. It's like they're doing somersaults under the water sometimes. Let me just tighten this clutch a little bit. Come on, fish. There we go. I think that's something like 8 now. Didn't expect that. Last couple of times I've been here I've really struggled and swallowed it again. Ah, dearie dearie. There we go. Oh, this one feels small. Oh, not that bad. I think it came towards me. Oh, there's a goldfish thing. Looks a bit like a crucian, but it's actually a goldfish that's lost its colour. Lovely thick fish though, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Getting quicker and quicker now. Let me just put that one in. Come on, fish. Let's see if we can get you up. I thought he was done a minute ago, but he's woken up again. There we go. Oh, nice fish. Oh, nothing happening. Yeah. Oh. Come on, fish. Get away from them reeds. This could be a little bit bigger. None of them have been massive so far, but this is such good fun. Alright, come on, fish. Oh. I've tightened the clutch down a little bit as well. Come on, give me an arm ache here. There we go. That'll do. That's a nice fish. Somewhat bigger. Still not massive. Might be 5 pound this time. There we go. No, maybe not. 4.5. Didn't even know I got a bite then. Looking down trying to organise stuff and let's pull him more. Well, Sometimes you just get lucky, folks. There we go. I'm not sure how many that is now, 12ish, something like that. Well, that's it for another one then, guys. I've been here about 3 hours and I've had plenty of fish. This last half an hour or so things have slowed down a bit, as you'd expect in a very shallow swim like this. I've really enjoyed it though. As I say, this is what we call urban fishing. I'm right on the edge of a big industrial estate, but really you wouldn't know it if you were looking at this place. I mean, it's just like a tiny little pond in the middle of nowhere. The only way you'd know is of course from all the noise from the lorry engines and the reversing bleepers and so on. But hopefully I've shown you that you can catch fish right in the middle of town and you can have a good time doing it. Now I have to admit, I have caught up in all of these trees a few times on the cast and I lost some bait. It's one of the dangers of fishing this way. And of course I could have fished with a pole as well, and that probably would have been a bit easier, but to be honest, when I first came I was hoping to catch fish on floating bread. So as I say, really enjoyed it. I hope you did too. If you did, don't forget, click the like button. If you want to subscribe, you can do that too. And until the next time, bye for now.